All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new live stream. Hope everyone is having a good week so far. Back to the normal Wednesdays. We got lots and lots to talk about for this stream. First things first, we actually have some big Cobra Kai news to talk about for the first time in a long time. But yeah, this is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. But of course, we got to talk about it. So this past weekend, there was a Comic-Con convention in, I believe, Washington State. I believe most of the Cobra Kai cast attended. But now when I first saw this, I thought it was clickbait. I thought it was satire. I thought it was a joke. I didn't think it was real at first, but then I looked into it, and yeah, it's very real. But Martin Kove accused of biting co-star Alicia Hannah Kim at fan convention. And yeah, this is a very weird and wild situation. But Martin Kove was asked to leave a fan convention over the weekend after allegedly biting co-star Alicia Hannah Kim during a VIP meet and greet, according to a report from police department. Literally every news outlet was reporting on it. The incident occurred where Kove and Hannah Kim, both whom appear in Netflix series, were participating in programming fan activities. But reps did not immediately respond. I mean, Netflix doesn't have to respond because the show's over pretty much, but Hannah Kim told an officer working the VIP section that after tapping Kove on the shoulder to say hello, he suddenly grabbed her arm and bit her so hard he nearly drew blood. The report states that when she cried out in pain, Kove allegedly started kissing her arm where he had bitten her. The report detailed that Hannah Kim then told her husband, who was present at the event, and the pair went to confront Kove about it. The report states that upon confronting Kove, he exploded on them, saying something to the effect of "How dare they confront him?" Hannah Kim and her husband asked the reporting officer to step in and defuse the situation. According to the report, Kove claimed he was trying to be funny, and that they play a fight all the time on the set of Cobra Kai. And then she told the officer that she should not file charges, but wished to have a report filled in case this continues. Kove was instructed to leave the venue. The reporting officer advised the actor not to repeat such behavior in the future. Yeah, so, and he says here he's 78 years old. But yeah, very, very weird and very weird and unfortunate situation. Now, obviously, I wasn't there when, the thing happened. But there was body cam footage of them confronting Martin. So it's on YouTube if you guys want to see it. I'm not going to put it up here because I don't want to get in trouble for it. But yeah, there's footage of Alicia Hannah Kim being very upset about the whole situation. But yeah, Martin Kove apologizes for biting Alicia Hannah Kim. I was being playful in the moment, but went too far. Deeply regret and apologize for my actions regarding the incident with Alicia. Generally, kind of wonderful person who didn't deserve put in that position. But always respect her and consider her a highly professional and talented coworker. In the moment, but went too far, and there is absolutely no excuse for my behavior. I regret my actions, for which I take full responsibility for what I did. I apologize to her and her husband. I'm committed to learning from this, and it will never happen again. Yeah, so very weird situation, but you know, I do hope that over time, um, they can just put it behind them and forgive. Obviously, I don't condone Martin's actions at all. But at the same time, the guy is almost 80 years old. Apparently, he does have dementia, so it might have startled him. You never really know. But again, I'm not defending it or um, trying to condone it or anything like that. I still think how he reacted was wrong. Jeez, my dogs are obnoxious. Okay. But yeah, very weird, very unfortunate situation. I just hope, after a lot of times pass that they can put it behind them and, forgive. But it is what it is, I guess. But hopefully, Alicia's okay. And yeah, um, yeah, there are people on TikTok who made jokes about it, and some even defend Martin, but it actually kind of grosses me out. And there's some who rightfully condemn him. Yeah, that's why I don't go on TikTok anymore. TikTok sucks. So yeah, I don't really go on TikTok. But yeah, I see what you're saying. But you know, um, with that out of the way, let's talk about the finals. Um, NBA season is over, so let's talk about it. Game 6, Pacers absolutely blow out the Oklahoma City Thunder in Game 6 to go to a Game 7 for the first time since 2016 when the Cavs beat the 73-9 Warriors. But Shea, not a great game. J-Dub was 16. Chet really didn't do that much. And their bench didn't do that much either. And then the Pacers, they came to play. Halliburton playing through that calf injury with 14 points. 17 from Nembhard. Siakam played really well, 16 points. And then 20 off the bench from Toppin, 12 from TJ McConnell. He was phenomenal in this series. But now this game doesn't really matter because Game 7's in the books. And it was looking like the Pacers were going to win this game. They came out hot, came out with a lot of energy. Halliburton started off 3 of 4 from 3. Unfortunately, he goes out. He tears his ACL, and he's out. Really heartbreaking because he's playing so well. And, he was on pace for a masterclass Game 7. They could have pulled off a big upset, but he tears his Achilles in the beginning of the first quarter, and he's out for the rest of the game. And I'll give the Pacers credit. They kept it close throughout most of the first half. It was a 1-point game at halftime, but then Thunder just took over at the end of the third quarter, and that's really all she wrote. But I feel bad for the Pacers. I feel for Pacers fans. Very tough. 3 players go down with Achilles injuries in the playoffs, all wear number 0. Halliburton, Tatum, Lillard. But, prayers out to Halliburton. It's going to be a while before we see him on the court again, but such a great, memorable playoff run. Lots of clutch moments. But then we got the Thunder, Shea with 29, Jalen Williams with 20, 18 from Chet, 10 from Caruso, 10 from Wallace. Shea is your finals MVP. Thunder win their first championship as the Thunder. So congrats to them. And the scary thing about the Thunder is they're not going away because they're very young. They have they're very young. They have so many draft picks to do with it. They can go get another star if they want to. They can just run back the same roster. And then obviously, they have to pay Chet and J-Dub their rookie deals. But, the Thunder have pulled off a successful rebuild. So congrats to them. They have a scary, bright future. But we have some trade news to talk about as well. We have lots of big trades to talk about. First one being, finally, the Kevin Durant dilemma is over. Kevin Durant is headed to Houston for Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, the 10th overall pick, and 5 future second-round picks. Very good trade for Houston. You didn't have to give up a whole lot. You still get to keep Phoenix's 2027 first. You get to keep most of your young guys. And you get to get rid of Jalen Green, who did not play well in the playoffs at all. But you're getting Kevin Durant, who helps you win now. He's extension eligible, so you can give him an extension. So Rockets are going to be very, very good for a while. And even when KD retires, you still got Şengün and Amen Thompson. So Rockets have a scary, bright future. So it's a very good trade for them. Phoenix, not a great return, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Dylan Brooks is a solid defender. You have the 10th overall pick. And you also, 5 seconds isn't great, but and then Jalen Green, you get another shooting guard with Devin Booker and Bradley Beal. But yeah, I feel for you. Phoenix is not looking good for you guys. So yeah, and this is what their starting 5 is supposed to look like. If Amen Thompson develops a jump shot, that's gonna be scary. But yeah, they got great defense around Kevin Durant. So I'm glad the Heat didn't get him. Thank goodness. But we have some other trades to talk about if I can find it. And you have the old Tyrese injury. That really stinks. Let me see if I can find it. Caruso is a 2-time champ now. Congrats to him. And yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Let's see here. Oh yeah, but yeah, this could have been you, Clippers. You could have won a championship with Kawhi and Shea. But yeah. Let me think here. Okay, here we go. Another big trade with my Celtics. I don't know how my team keeps getting away with this. They dumped Drew Holiday back to Portland for Anthony Simons and 2 second-round picks. So you don't have to give up a single pick to get off of him, and you're getting a really young, talented player in return. I don't know how Brad Stevens keeps getting away with this, but we get Anthony Simons. He's a nice young player. He's a really good shooter. He's not a good defender, but he's a really good shooter. And you're pairing him with Derek White, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Now, he does have 1 year on his deal, so he is extension eligible, so they can give him a cheaper extension. Or they could reroute him somewhere else and get, more value out of him. I prefer to keep him to see what he can do. But no, if you can flip him for some picks, that's not bad either. But pretty solid return for Drew Holiday. I am going to miss Drew Holiday though. We don't win the championship last year without Drew Holiday. I stand by that. But yeah, pretty solid trade. Then we have a weird trade. The Wizards trade Jordan Poole and Sadiq Bey and like the number 40 pick to the Pelicans for CJ McCollum, Kelly Olynyk, and a future second round pick. It's a very weird trade. I like it for the Pelicans. You're getting younger with Jordan Poole. And Jordan Poole had a bounce back year this year in Washington. So I think it's a solid pick. Weird trade for the Wizards. I mean, you're getting veterans to mentor the young guys, but just not, great. But I do like what the Wizards are building. So I guess it's an all right trade, I guess. Let's see here. And then there's another one. Here we go. Oh boy. Yeah, but my Celtics pretty much salary dump Porzingis to Atlanta, along with a second round pick. The Celtics get Gorgas Niang and a second rounder, and Terrence Mann and Atlanta's number 22 pick goes to Brooklyn. Yeah, I don't like it at all. Obviously, his value was low because he's injury prone. He was dealing with an illness. So he did not perform well at all in the playoffs. So I knew he was going to get traded, but I didn't think the return would be this bad. I do not like Gorgas Niang. That guy I hate that guy. Game 7 against the Sixers 2 years ago, he grabs Jaylen Brown's leg for no reason and just causes like a whole scuffle. And like this guy just generally sucks. Like he can't do anything. Like he can't shoot. He can't play defense. He can't rebound. He is useless. All right. And then he's just a cocky, arrogant jerk for no reason. Like get him off my basketball team ASAP, please. But anyway, thank you for the championship last year, Porzingis. I wish you the best. But yeah, sad to see you go, but it had to happen. But Hawks, I think they'll be pretty good next year. Porzingis and Trae Young should be awesome. But yeah, obviously not the best return in the world, but his value had to be really low if that's, what you're settling for. But Celtics are now under the second apron, which is the whole goal. So Jaylen Brown and Derek White are not going anywhere, so people can just shut up about that already. I think that's really it for most of the trades. We got the draft going on right now. I'm waiting for round 1 to wrap up. So, we can talk about that. This duo is going to be fun. Wemby and Harper. Let's see. Yeah, that's it for I forgot. We got to talk about this one. But the Phoenix Suns are trading for Mark Williams and the Suns are trading their 29th pick and a 2029 first round pick to the Hornets for Mark Williams. Solid trade. He's great when he's healthy, but that's the thing. He's rarely healthy. This past year, he only played 44 games due to a back injury. He was traded to the Lakers, but the Lakers sent it back because he failed his physical. And he's had a grudge against the Lakers since then. But yeah, those are the big trades that we have. You just check on how the draft's doing. Let me refresh IG. Nothing much for the NFL front right now. Okay. So first round's almost done. We're kind of still waiting for that though. So see, Brooklyn used their 22nd overall pick. And then Hawks used both of their picks, excuse me. Then the Kings traded for the 24th pick from the Thunder. I don't really know what the full trade details are, though. But, yeah. I believe the Magic are up next, I think. Could be wrong, though. What's up, Dragonfire? How you doing, man? All right, but I did put a Cobra Kai fighter tier list in, so I guess we can do that now. While we wait until the draft to wrap up. But this is the best fighter tier list that I could find. So you'll have to bear with me here. But yeah, we're not ranking them as characters because we already did that. We are ranking them as fighters. Now it does not have the it doesn't have it doesn't have the Karate Kid Legends, which is good because I still haven't watched that movie and I will not see that movie for a long time. And it doesn't have any of the next Karate Kid characters or the 2010 Karate Kid characters either. So I believe it's just Karate Kid 1 through 3 and Cobra Kai. But we will do this tier list. So yeah, starting off with season 1 cafeteria fight Miguel. Probably I'd say B right now. I think that's fair. Then I'd probably say then we have season 1 Rage Amp Miguel. Probably put that in maybe A, maybe. I don't know. And season 2 Merciless Miguel. Probably put that over Rage Amp Miguel. Then we have season 2 Rage Amp Miguel. I'll probably put it behind Merciless Miguel. Season 3, I'll probably put because he was kind of injured. So I'll probably put season 3 Resolve Amp Miguel. Then we have season 4 Peak Confidence. I'll probably put top of A. Season 4 Miguel put Mentally Nerfed. Might have to put it behind. Probably put it like right there, maybe. I don't know. All right, season 5 Rage Amp. Probably put top of A. Dojo Fight. Oh yeah, that was Apartment Fight, right. Dojo Fight, probably top of A. Then season 6, part 1, balanced, probably top of A. Then season 6, episode 10, Peak Miguel, probably put like A. Then Cobra Kai, base Miguel, probably put like an S tier. And then Resolve Amped Miguel, probably top of S tier. What are we thinking? Nothing in the chat so far. All right, that's Miguel. Then we have season 1, unbalanced Robbie. Probably put him like over Cafeteria Fight. Then we have season 1, balanced Robbie. Probably put him like behind Rage Amped Miguel. Season 2, balanced Robbie. Probably gonna put him over mentally Nerf Miguel, maybe. Season 2, Rage Amped Miguel. I mean, he was losing that fight against Miguel, so I'd probably put it like right here. I'd say balanced Robbie's a focus. Balanced Robbie's probably better than Rage Champ. And season 3, Juvie Robbie. Probably behind Resolve Rage Amp or something. All right, then Peak Robbie. Probably gonna put him over Merciless Miguel, probably. Season 4, Suppressed. Probably over Peak Confidence Miguel. Then season 4, Rage Amp. Probably over Suppressed Robbie. And then season 5, Apartment Fight Robbie. He did lose that fight to Miguel, so probably under Miguel. But that wasn't the whole point of the fight, though. Season 5, Dojo Fight Robbie. Probably here, under Miguel. Part 1, balanced Robbie. We'll probably put him over Miguel since he won that one. All right, and then unbalanced Robbie. Might put it in B, to be honest. I mean, he was not focused at all. I might put him at the bottom of B because he couldn't really do anything because he couldn't focus. And then probably, season 6, episode 10, Peak probably under Miguel. And we have pre-adaptation Robbie. Probably not really sure where to put this one, to be honest. I mean, he was struggling, though, is the thing. Probably put it here, I guess. And then Peak Adaptation Robbie will probably... I feel like we have to put one of them up here, though, is the thing. So, put an S tier. All right, season 1, Rage Amp Hawk. Probably put in B. Still no comments yet. Okay. Season 2, Peak Hawk. Probably put it like... I think that's the highest I can do. All right, season 3. Season 3 got Enraged Hawk. Probably wouldn't put over... I don't know if I can put him over Balanced Robbie, though, is the thing. All right, and then you got Resolved Amp Hawk. Probably over Miguel, to be honest. And season 4, Balanced Hawk. probably over Miguel. Season 5 suppressed Hawk. I'd probably put him like around here, probably. You got Dojo fight Hawk. He really didn't do much in that Dojo fight, so probably put him like around there. All right, season 6, part 1, peak Hawk. Didn't really do that much, so probably right here. Then season 6, episode 10, peak Hawk. Probably up here. And then part 3, Peacock. We didn't see him fight at all. But yeah, I think there's fair. There we go. Season 2 Hawk is probably next to Miguel since they're both slightly on equal terms. Okay. There's a bunch of different versions, so. All right, then we have Sam. Sam, season 1. Really didn't see her fight at all, so have to put her in C. Season 2, unbalanced. I'll probably take her over. Unbalanced Robbie. But season 2, she's probably, when she's balanced. I don't know if I'll take her over Hawk, though. All right, season 3, I'd say probably over season 1. She probably can beat and mentally nerf Miguel. Probably. Season 4. See, I don't know if she can beat a merciless Miguel, though. That's my thing. I don't think she can beat a balanced Robbie, but that's season 2 Robbie. That's the thing, though. She has offense and defense in season 4. I don't know if she beats Enraged Hawk, though. Maybe it doesn't beat. All right, season 5, peak Sam. Probably there. All right, season 6, part 1. Probably like a balanced. She's balanced though. I don't know if she's strong enough is the thing. That's my, like, yeah, she's skilled, don't get me wrong, but I just don't know if she can beat, she's strong enough to beat a guy on Rage Amp or whatever. That's my issue. Part 3, she didn't fight at all in part 3. Like, she got no fight scenes in part 3. But it's kind of tough to rank them all together. Okay, we got Tori next. Okay, who did the Magic take? It's crazy how the Nets have used all their picks. I know my Celtics pick is coming soon. We better take a center. Oh, of course, the Magic took Jace Richardson. That was probably the worst kept secret ever. But yeah, no, seriously, good pick for them. And then the Nets got Ben Serif, so good pick for them, I guess. Um, but yeah. Yes, Tori, everybody's favorite character. And I remember after season 3, she was the most hated character, besides Sam, of course. Um, but yeah, Rage Amp, Tori. Um, yeah, she couldn't beat Sam in that one. Um, see, maybe she can beat and mentally nerf Miguel, but she lost to a balanced Sam. Season 4, peak Tori. I mean, Sam was winning if it wasn't for the ref, but she probably could beat season 5 Sam, maybe. Probably. All right, mentally nerfed. She probably loses to a balanced Sam. All right, part 1, peak Tori. She probably beats Sam. Then peak Tori probably beats. Put that there. Rage Tori. She probably beats Sam. And then Resolve Tori probably beats Sam. Okay. There's also Kyler's most hated character in the show before season 6. Yeah. I mean, it's funny because he was an idiot, but yeah. All right, then we have Dimitri. Dimitri, okay. Okay, if it lets me do anything. What the frick? Okay, there we go. Probably beats season 1 Sam, probably. Probably beats an unbalanced Robbie. Season 4. I don't know if he beats Rage Amp Tori, though. I don't know. Dimitri's not that good, if I'm being honest. This is B, right? Yeah, so it's 1 peak Dimitri. I mean, season 6 Dimitri wasn't that good, if I'm being honest, but yeah. All right, Kyler. Probably beat an unbalanced Robbie. I think Dimitri can beat Kyler, though, if I'm being honest. Oh boy, we have Kenny. Okay. Probably beats, maybe beats season 1 Dimitri, or season 2 Dimitri. All right, probably beats an unbalanced Robbie. Could probably beat Kyler. Probably better than Dimitri. How did he end up in D? What the hell? Season 4 Dimitri would be destroyed by Tori. Yeah, I agree. Did I accidentally put him over Tori? No, I didn't. Okay. All right, season 4, peak Devin. Yeah, just not that good. Um, I don't know if she could beat Kyler. I mean, maybe, but I mean, she's just not that good. What do you want me to say? um, I mean, no hate against Devin, obviously, but I mean, she might be able to beat Dimitri. Maybe not. I mean, she's just not that good. What do you want me to say? Then we got Sean. Obviously, I think Sean, if he had martial arts training, then he'd probably be really, really good. But he kind of just throws people around. So I'd probably take him like top of C, probably. Um, and then Xander, he's just not that good. He just kind of just flips around. That's really it. Rickenberger, I guess bottom C. Piper, just putting D. She's not good at all. All right, then we have Quan. Pete Quan probably beats Dimitri. Probably. Probably take him like top of B. I'm not okay. How did Piper end up there? What the hell? Where the hell did I put Quan at? There he is. Again, how did Piper end up there? What is going on? Okay. Okay. What the hell? All right. But yeah, Quan, where the frick did I just put him? There he is. Probably beats Unbalanced Robbie. Could probably beat and Mentally Nerfed Miguel. Probably beats Unbalanced Robbie. Okay, he's kind of tough because like I'm not trying to like glaze Quan or anything. And I guess that's fair. I guess. Focus Quan's probably better. Bloodlusted. Oh boy. Must be a computer glitch or something, or it's lagging. Yeah. All right, next we got Yoon. Okay. Honestly, I'd probably take him. Could probably be an unbalanced. Robbie's unbalanced. He can probably be unbalanced Robbie. Okay, I did not ask for this person. Probably can be an unbalanced Robbie. Might be able to beat Kyler. I mean, Yoon's really good, so he's been training his whole life. So all right, then we have Axel. 10 peak Axel. Oh my god, I did not click peak Dimitri. What the hell? I hate these tier lists sometimes. They're so annoying. I don't even remember where I put them. Probably like right here. All right, then we got probably like right up here. And then Stance versus Miguel. Oh boy, we have Zara. All right, Zara. I think Sam and Tori can beat Zara. Part 3, Peak Zara. Then we got these randoms. I don't know how they know these names, but and then you have the Irish girl or whatever that hates Sam. All right, then we got Karate Kid 1, Daniel. See. Oh my God, my bag. Okay, Karate Kid 2, Daniel. Karate Kid 3, Daniel. I don't know. Then you got Kata, Daniel. Probably like up here. And Karate Kid 1, Johnny's kind of overrated. Just a little bit. I do that, and then might lose to Quan, to be honest. Then we have Peak Bobby. He was pretty good. Could probably beat. Honestly, if he didn't cheat, he could probably beat Daniel. Then we got Karate Kid 1, Chosen. Or Karate Kid 2, Chosen, excuse me. And Mike Barnes. He's a national champion, so he might have to be an S tier. maybe over Robbie. Maybe, I don't know. Hey, what's up, Super Podville? How's it going? Okay, draft's almost over. There's like one more pick left. I believe it's the Clippers. But yeah, I am not happy with who my Celtics drafted. I'm just gonna be honest right now. Oh boy. I'm good. Just been busy with life in general. Hey, can't that? Yeah. Yeah, man. I feel you, bro. Um, that is our tier list. We have S tier, lots of people in A tier. We got B tier, then C, and then D. I did not mean to put Axel in freaking D tier. That's my fault. I put him there. All right. But yeah, you guys can comment if I should change anything in the tier list. What's your thoughts on the Hallmark Coalition Kansas City situation? It's a very weird situation. Like, I do feel bad for Alicia, and I do hope that she's okay. But at the same time, Martin Cove's almost 80 years old, and apparently he does have dementia. So maybe when she tapped him, that startled him. But, to bite someone's a weird reaction. And then he's like, oh, I was just playing, da 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 da. It is a bit weird. So I still think the way he reacted was wrong. But, it's sad because, the Cobra Kai casts always have, great energy together, great chemistry. They're like a family and all that. So, I hope Alicia's okay. And I hope after lots of time has passed, they can, put it behind them and just let it be water under the bridge. But you never know. But Martin's up there in age. So it is sad though. But yeah, it's just really random, you know. No, not really. I heard they're supposed to be filming in July. That's all I really heard about. So, nothing much really. But yeah, I assume it's not gonna come out till like next year, or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I don't even know what they're gonna do in the next season because Maddie is out of the school afterlife thing. Like she's free. So not really sure, you know, what the goal. I mean, they're gonna get Simon out, but then what happens after that, you know? So I'm not really sure where the story's gonna go. I've been hearing that Martin Kove has dementia or is getting to that point in his age where he's experiencing it, but I don't know if that's true or not. Yeah. But yeah, the first round of the draft is officially over. So let's check out the draft results. Clippers made their pick. So we're going to be grading these picks. The second round is tomorrow. We got Network on Noah's channel tomorrow. So let's check it out. So let me get my screen shared. Okay, so all right, first pick. It was fairly obvious. Cooper Flag from Duke heading to the Mavericks. He is now the face of that franchise because they traded Luka out of nowhere. But he can play both sides of the ball. He's a great offensive player and he's a great defensive player. So really no surprise there. I'll give it an A. I'm not going to give it an A plus because it was just an obvious pick. You're just taking the best player available, the first pick. So there's really nothing really more to look into. Spurs took Dylan Harper as expected. They really like him. You just take BPA, best player available. I'll give it an A. They're going to play 3 guards in their starting 5. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, then this is where things get interesting. The Sixers end up taking VJ Edgecombe, guard / forward out of Baylor. I'll give it an A plus. I think it'll be a nice fit. And Philly, he's a really good defender and he can shoot very well as well. So Philly's getting a good player here. And the Hornets go ahead and take Con Kneppel from Duke. Best shooter in the class. Should be a nice fit there. And Charlotte, really, really good player. Then at 5, oh boy, the Utah Jazz take Ace Bailey. Oh boy. Now Bailey is one of the weirdest prospects in the class because obviously the start of the whole process, he was a top 3 prospect. 6'8", good size for a wing. He's a very good prospect. He's a dynamic shot maker with great size. He can score from all over the floor. He's really great. However, he has tunnel vision, bad shot selection, and he struggles to finish at the rim. So that's why he was expected to fall lower than this. And he was canceling draft workouts left and right. He wanted to get drafted by the Wizards, Pelicans, or Nets. He did not want to go to the Jazz. And what do you know? He ends up going to the Jazz. So I guess I'll give it a B+. I think it's an all right pick for Utah. But he wanted to go somewhere where he can start right away so he can take a bunch of shots. But we'll see how that works out. Then at number 6, the Wizards took Trey Johnson, shooting guard out of Texas. Really good player. I think he's a nice fit there. You can learn under CJ McCollum and all the other veterans that they have. But very nice pick for Washington, one of my favorite players in this class. Probably give it an A-. Then the Pelicans take Jeremiah Fears from Oklahoma, very talented player. Probably won't start right away. They'll probably have him come off the bench. But, with DeJounte Murray being out for pretty much half of the season, it's nice to have depth at the guard position. But very good player. Not a very good defensive player, but I think it'd be nice in New Orleans. All right, then this shocked me. The Brooklyn Nets took Yegor Demon from BYU, 6'8" guard. He's an excellent playmaker. So I think it'll be a nice fit in Brooklyn. He's the best passer in the draft. However, his average explosiveness, he's a bit streaky at times when it comes to 3-point shooting. And his playmaking is a bit unpredictable, but it's a bit high. But I think he's a solid prospect. I'll give it a B-. And then Raptors took Colin Murray Boyles from South Carolina. I'm going to give it a B+. He's the second best defensive player in the class. So he's a really good defender. So he'll be a nice piece off the bench for Toronto. It's just he's limited when it comes to offense. Not the best shooter. But I think he'll be a nice player for Toronto. Then the Phoenix Suns took Kaman Mulach, center out of Duke. So the Suns got 2 centers. They got Mark Williams from Charlotte, and they got Kaman Mulach. Very good center, best center in the class. So it'll be a very nice, addition to Phoenix. They need depth at the center position. And Mark Williams is injury prone, so he'll probably get a ton of opportunities to start in Phoenix. But I give it an A. And then the Blazers decided to trade this pick to Memphis. Cedric Coward is going to Memphis. 6'5" shooting guard, so small forward. He's a really good defender. Not the best offensive player. I mean, he can hit a couple threes, but I think he'd be a nice fit in Memphis. Then at 12, the Bulls took Noah Eshenge from France. His team's actually in the finals for their basketball league, and he actually left to go attend this draft. So I think that's kind of a red flag, but, very versatile guy. Can get to the free throw lines, good playmaker. His nail frame's a bit concerning, but, should be a nice fit for Chicago. Then Atlanta traded down with New Orleans. New Orleans is getting Derek Queen. He's a nice floor spacing big. He can shoot threes. He can rebound. He lacks length and explosiveness for an NBA center, and he struggles with poor conditioning, though. But it's going to take time for him to develop, but I think he'll be a nice player. I'll give it a B. Then the Spurs get Carter Bryant from Arizona. He's a very NBA ready prospect. He's a good defender. Brings strong two-way potential on the wing with intriguing combination of length, shooting, passing, and defensive versatility. Weaknesses, though, he played a very modest role. He lacked a degree of polish as a ball handler, decision maker. But yeah, obviously won't start, but he'll be a nice piece for them. Then, after the lottery, we have Thomas Sorber going to OKC, the defending champs. They get an upgrade at the center position, given the injuries Chet and Hartenstein dealt with at the start of the season. But, solid pick for the Thunder. And, oh boy, the Blazers took this guy, Yang Hansen. He was not expected to go until the second round, and he goes this high. Yeah, I'm giving this a D+. And one reason this doesn't get like a D- is because the Blazers got future picks out of it, but still, like, huge reach here. Like, I don't know what are we doing, Portland? Like, come on, dude. Wolves take Joan Behringer from France. Might have to spend some time in the G League, but I think he'll be a solid player for Minnesota. Then at 18, the Wizards trade this pick. Walter Clayton Jr., the national champion from the Florida Gators. Really good three-point shooter. Not the best passer or defender, but it'll be nice. He's going to Utah. And then Brooklyn takes Nolan Traore from France. He was expected to be a top 5 pick, but didn't have the best season, but he did finish off strong. So solid pick for Brooklyn. Then Miami gets a steal here. They're taking Kasparas Yakuchonis, point guard out of Illinois. He was great with the pick and rolls, got good size, good playmaking. Not very explosive, though. But Miami gets a point guard. And then Washington gets Will Riley. He's a solid shooter, but not much else. Probably going to have to add some weight. Probably have to spend some time in the G League. And then I believe this is Brooklyn's pick. Brooklyn took Drake Powell out of North Carolina. Solid player. And then the Hawks took Asa Newell to keep him in the state of Georgia. He's a solid big man. And then this trade got traded to Sacramento. Neat Clifford, very solid shooter out of Colorado State. Then the Magic, they took Jace Richardson from Michigan State. Really good shooter. Perfect fit there. Orlando needs shooting badly. And then I'm surprised Brooklyn used all their picks. They took Ben Seraph from Israel. Solid player. Then they got Danny Green from Michigan. Another solid player. And then, oh boy. Oh, brother. My Celtics needed a center, and they did not take one. They take Hugo Gonzalez from Spain. Oh boy. Yeah, this one gets a D-. You take an international prospect that's not going to probably not going to play a game for you. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. This one gets a D-. Just not a good pick at all. They took him over Liam McNeely. Oh boy. But yeah, Liam McNeely, really good shooter. He's going to Charlotte. So solid pick for them. And then last pick in the first round, Clippers get a backup center, Yannick Conan. I'm not even going to try and say that last name, from Penn State. But yeah, they got a backup center. Probably spend some time in the G League. But yeah, that's the first round of the draft. What's up, Fancast? But that's going to do it for this stream. thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys on the network tomorrow night. Peace out.